What's good, YouTube? It's the boy CJ the Gamer back again with another YouTube video. Another Madden 23 franchise live stream, man. And today, I was up by the title. We're going to be continuing the divisional round, second round of the 2027 playoffs. Today, we got the number one seeded 16-1 Carolina Panthers taking on the number 6, 10-7 Dallas Cowboys, man. So, yeah, man, let's get into the final game of the divisional round, man. Who will the Washington Commanders meet, the Panthers or the Cowboys, man? So, yeah. Um, obviously, the Panthers got the first round bye, man. It was going 16-1 record, 14-game winning streak. Them boys didn't lose since week 3 to 4, something like that. Them boys going crazy, man. But yeah, anyway, like I said, the Cowboys they win last week on the road. They dominant fashion beat the Cardinals 36-23. Yeah, Cardinals scored some late touchdowns, but yeah. Shout out to the Cowboys, man. They here, man. They got the NFC Defensive Player of the Week, man. Wild Card Player of the Week. Defensive player, Trayvon Diggs. He had 4 picks and 1 pick six in a fumble recovery, so he was doing his thing today, man. So he gonna, they're gonna need another big game from him today if they wanna, to help, make it to the NFC Championship game to face their rivals, the Washington Commanders. So it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit, man. Everybody's gonna check out the other divisional playoff game, like I said, the Commanders moving on to the NFC Championship game. We got the rematch between the Chiefs and the Bengals in the AFC Championship game. So, we got one more left, man. The Panthers and the Cowboys, man. I wanted to go over something really, really quick before we get into the game, man. Some news that kind of that shocked me. I didn't know this must have just happened type shit. So the Cowboys fully healthy, but once again, man, the Panthers are dealing with injuries to their 2 best players, man. Brian Burns, he got a dislocated wrist. I guess he got this in practice. I don't know, man. But you got Najee Harris, man, with a turf toe, bro. It's crazy, man. So they gonna be without their 2 best players, man. This is the number 1 offense in the league in terms of points per game. 36 points a game. That's actually that's insane. 36 points a game. That's insane. But they're not gonna have their best player on offense, man. Najee Harris. But sure, they got a backup running back that can get up some yards type shit. So we gonna see, man. Yeah, we gonna see, bro. But let's check out their backup running back right away. I forgot. I know he's young. I forgot who he is type shit. But yeah, man. We gonna see what the Panthers got, man. But yeah, they're not gonna have Najee Harris or Brian Burns, but they got a pretty good secondary, Dante Jackson, them boys, man. So yeah, they're gonna have him, Jaquez Hunter. So he's gonna be their running back, pretty fast, agility type of guy. So yeah, so he should be solid behind this pretty good old line, man. So yeah, obviously got Caleb Williams, JSN, DJ Moore, Burden. So they got the top, so they superstar receivers. Dante Jackson, J.C. Horn, Battle, Chin, pretty good secondary. They're not gonna have Brian Burns. We got Cedric Johnson stepping in for him, pretty good guy out of Michigan. So yeah, got him stepping in. He had 5 sacks a season type shit. So yeah, so he should be solid for them, man. Yeah. Anyway, man. Yeah. So hope y'all boys, gonna enjoy this last game of the divisional round. We y'all boys got, man. I had the Panthers, man, but those 2 injuries is concerning to me, man. I'm not gonna count to you because if they can't get pressure, then they're fucked. They can't really run the ball for it, then they're fucked. Even though I still think they'll be solid on the ground still, but they're not gonna be great. I mean, they might be, but this is a good rushing defense by for the Cowboys, man. You know what I'm saying? So they need Najee Harris to be able to run the ball effectively. You feel me? So it's like, I don't really know. But I had the Panthers initially, man, but I would not be surprised if the Cowboys end up sneaking away with this one, man. I'm not going to cap to you. But I'm still, Cowboys coming off a good dub, too. I don't know, man. I'm gonna still go with the Panthers, man, but it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a close game. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys, man. I'm gonna go with the Panthers though. Still pulling it out, man. Getting their players back next week for the championship game next week, man. Facing the Commanders, but yeah, like I said, number 1 offensive points per game. Number 4 once offense, but that's obviously gonna go down. The defensive points per game is number 4, so they got a good defense, man, this year. They're good rush defense. The concern coming in with both of these teams is the pass yards per game. So Caleb Williams and Dak Prescott, they probably gonna have some. They probably gonna, you know what I'm saying, be able to find their way with these two defenses in terms of yards. So we will see. Are you about to get into it, man? About to get into it, man. Get into it, y'all boys. So y'all boys, let me know who y'all got, man. Cowboys or the Panthers, man. Who you got? Yep, I'm playing. Damn, find out. About to see, man. About to see. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good game, boy. Cowboys, yeah. All right. That's a good pick, man. Especially they don't got Najee Harris and Brian Burns. They two best players. Hey, we're gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Man. Let's get into it. The last divisional round game of the 2027 playoffs, man. Let's get it.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
From the 41, Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Tatum. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, and he finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Carolina offense about ready to go.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we get a chance to put points on the board.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Over them. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And you worked so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game one? Right. Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical. Because now you come in and you got the momentum, you can take them out in that one game and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That caught by Trimble. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboys first.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into the passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's keep all the receivers alive in the play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. That's complete right around the 8.
So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So the 3rd drives the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield. And oftentimes, the QB ends up on his backside as he gets there.
And the next gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision. And it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. 3rd and long for Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice. And he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Now this one complete on the slant route. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. There's Trimble, the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Back to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round weekend. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's more. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point right down the middle, and we are even at 10 apiece. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott now. He finds his target. It's Schultz. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, he's got it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and they will take the lead at 13-10.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Washingtonians needed a big win, and they got it, as the victory gives them a final mark of 11-6 on the year. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now here's a throw that's complete. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be fourth down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
He'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it first and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now Dak on the option left. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is out of bounds up past the 10. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll set up a throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker's spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at.
Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That caught by Tremble. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. 19 yards that time for number 19. On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Dallas offense set for this next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Now Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Gets past one man. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
DJ Moore, the Carolina offense, about to take over once again.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2nd and 9 now.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It's taken to the 26. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. Prescott. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to the hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on second down. Prescott, he's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Prescott from the gun. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. To throw again on second down. Prescott looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Play action now, Prescott. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. What do you think about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That caught by Trimble. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And now here come the Cowboys.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
The same outcome on 3 straight plays. All runs of 4 yards. The last one gets him a 1st down.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They're going to look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 5. 1:45 to play. It's got to be a touchdown here, and that won't be easy. On the road in the playoffs as they've got it with a 1st down. Complete. Pollard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Here's Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Dak. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. On the move past the 40. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, Even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough.